1 or 2 years ago, I got a call from someone, I can't keep this dog, you have to take her. I posted her on Instagram to say, hey, we have a Saluki, someone adopt her. We got a call from one of the Shekhas. She's like, I am taking her. This dog, who the man claimed had a princess attitude, ended up in a palace.
I follow her Instagram page and all. Latifa.
Yeah.
Her way of touching horses, it shows how connected
Loves
she
them,
is.
yeah. We've been called by the vet saying so-and-so's dog is dying, we need blood. He's given his blood and saved someone else's dog, and no one would adopt him. Every time someone shops at Pets Delight, a dog is fed at our. Someone going to India and saying, I hated going to India because I didn't understand the language. Dog, if you teach it, will understand 10 human words, but you will never understand its bark. And Dubai is what we call a transient city.
Yeah.
You're coming in, you're going. You're coming in, you're going. You have to see, if you adopt a dog, what is the cost of taking your dog with you.
Welcome to L.O.L. Let's Off Leash. I'm your host Kasturi Jha. We'll embark this journey together. Grab your furry, feathered or scaly friends and let's enjoy this podcast about our real heartwarming stories and also about so many dogs. Yes. We have a very special guest with us, our Mumbai Mugli, Siddhi. Kasa kai ahatun? Tumi.
That's lovely actually. Kasa kaya hai? Mi khoob bariya hai. Thank you very much.
Welcome to L.O.L, Siddhi. Did you like this surprise?
It is lovely. It is so nice to be here and talk about animals and dogs and something that is so close to my heart. So I love talking about animals.
Yes. We know, Siddhi, you are like a busy chick. Always traveling everywhere. Busy. But it's so kind of you coming back home with lots of heartful field of canine friends.
So it's not only me, it is 10 other women. 2 of them are actually Emirati and 8 of them are from around the globe. We do this out of passion and love for dogs. And if you see in Dubai, there are not that many stray dogs. Very few. It's because there are organizations like ours, and there are other organizations too that help take care of this. And obviously the Dubai government is so kind to animals. Dubai municipality is kind to animals. And our rulers here have the utmost respect for animals. As you can tell, our leaders love animals, be it eagles, camels, dogs, cats. Horses. They love animals here. So it's a great place to be. And it's good to see that we have so much support from the leadership, from the government and the people and the community in Dubai.
Amazing. So, Siddhi, just let us know more about Maggie. Walton.
Maggie is our beautiful. So Maggie's a beautiful husky. She has been with us for a couple of years. Blue is also a husky. Now with huskies in Dubai, we don't recommend you bring the breed because they need to be in colder climates. But if you do have a husky in Dubai, if you do end up, adopting, or for that matter, some people buy a dog. So whatever you do, make sure you are aware of the breed. They are difficult to train. They are very vocal. They bark a lot. They are very smart and they are working dogs. So you have to make sure you exercise a husky. Now, Walton was with us for probably 3 weeks. He was cute, black, fluffy. And in 3 weeks, he found a home. So unfortunately, I don't know that much about Walton, but Maggie and Blue, yes, I've seen them and they've been around a while.
So they've been surrendered?
They were surrendered to us, because the owners were not able to keep up with the lifestyle and maintenance of a husky. That's why I say when you are adopting a dog, forget adopting, when you're buying also a dog, you shouldn't, but like at this point, you have decided, I want a dog. Research the dog, research the breed.
Absolutely.
Research, what you're getting. Like a husky is very hard to train. A golden retriever, I say, is a hunting dog. People go like, oh, family. No, golden retrievers retrieve. You hunt and they retrieve. They're hunting dogs. People sometimes want like a Rottweiler or a pit bull. And they are lovely dogs if you train them, but they are bigger dogs. So you
Yes.
have to train them and you have to exercise them to get their energy out.
Mhm.
Pit bulls are not vicious. They are just strong dogs.
And I don't
So-
think pit bulls are allowed.
They're not allowed in
Yeah.
that's one. But when people go like, oh,
Mhm.
I want this dog.
Breed.
Okay, research it. So then we'll also get people who say, oh, I want a small Chihuahua or a Pomeranian.
Mhm.
Okay, lovely. Do you know do you know about the breed? Do you know what they need?
Mhm.
Do you know that they need special food because they're smaller? They need to eat
Smaller.
smaller food.
Yeah.
Do you know that Chihuahuas have eye issues? Have you seen the Chihuahuas? They have big eyes.
Big eyes, and their grooming are very special.
Yeah,
Mhm.
grooming is different for them.
Different, yeah.
So when you get any dog or pet, even cat for that matter, you have to research the breed. If you don't research it, you have to, you will end up in trouble with you like, oh, I never thought this would happen.
Mhm.
And then you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
but if you had researched it one time, you would have known traits of that dog or the cat also for that matter. And then we also say research costs.
Yeah.
Dubai is expensive.
Yeah.
Vets are
Everything is
expensive.
uncertain.
Yeah, and Dubai is what we call a transient city.
Yeah.
You're coming in, you're going.
Going. Yeah.
You're coming in, you're going. You don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, there are families here who've lived here for 40, 50 years. But there are families who come here, then they're going to Canada, US, UK, Australia. You have to see if you adopt a dog, what is the cost of taking your dog with you?
Yes.
So Canada has different regulations, US has different, Australia different, UK different,
Mhm.
India different, right? Even India has regulations.
Yeah.
So you have to consider all of this. Cost of food, cost of vaccination, doctors. Research. Just take 1 week to research what you want
Mhm.
and see whether it fits in your budget, whether it's feasible. Because a lot of people like, I have 2 children, we should have a dog.
No, it's not a gift.
Exactly that. It's not a gift.
No. Yeah.
It's a family you have to research.
Yes. Because as per me, being a pet parents for so long, I believe each and every family member, even your house help, your
Yes.
kids, your friends,
Yes.
your relatives, your mother, your father, everyone should know and be comfortable with that particular
100%.
dog, or be it is cat you're bringing in. Because
Yes.
if you are busy, someone or the other will there to take
Yes,
care of
exactly.
them.
What you said was brilliant because when people come to us and
Mhm,
say,
mhm.
oh, I want to gift a dog to my child,
Yeah.
we say, that's a great thought,
Mhm.
but you have to bring the whole family in to meet the dogs.
Yes.
Because today, your house help is going to be feeding in it, especially in this country.
yeah, everyone
How-
is busy.
Everyone's busy and house help is the one feeding the dog.
Mhm.
So if your house help is feeding the dog, we have to know that the house help is comfortable. So you have to bring her or him
Yes.
also. Bring your mom and dad because we have issues where people like, oh, my parents have moved in from,
Yes.
India, Pakistan, wherever.
Wherever.
And suddenly I can't have the dog. They're not okay. So
Okay.
what you said was brilliant. And that is how you need to bring a pet in.
Bring up it. Even one more point I need to
Yeah.
add is that, as we all know, very few of us have owned property. Your property has been rented, so make
Yeah.
sure the property owner allow dog or cat.
Yes.
Because I know a case in
Yes.
our pet community. The girl is so devastated.
Yes.
She is traumatized at night around 2 p.m. 2 a.m. I'm sorry, at night around
Yeah.
2 a.m. The owner called because someone complained against her about
Yes.
the dog like barking for long, and the owner just called and say, "Move out.
Yeah.
Just by today night." And it is
Was it an
so
apartment?
difficult. It is an apartment.
Yeah. So what we
So
tell
difficult.
what we tell people now, whether again you're adopting or buying a pet,
Mhm.
get it in writing from your landlord or building management saying you can have a pet in that
Oh,
apartment.
really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
If you get
amazing,
it in
yeah.
writing from your
So
landlord,
important.
then your neighbor, even if they complain, you can always say, I have it in writing. And
Yeah.
dogs bark.
That tends to be.
Yeah. Once in a while, the dog will bark. Even just like children cry.
Yeah.
Will you tell
that tends to
someone's
be.
child, stop crying? No, dogs, they have no other way of talking. They
Yeah.
bark a little bit.
Yeah.
and you have to accept it. So we tell people, if you're living in an apartment, get it in writing from the landlord or the building management that you are allowed to have a pet. So if anyone ever were to it's to protect you. If anyone were to ever complain, we'd be like, hey, I have it in writing. And if my dog barks for 2-3 minutes, it's okay. Like, there is, the world's not going to end.
Yes.
Just like your children cry, or like, children play in the corridors, once in a while the dog barks, and it's okay. Yeah, because that's how they talk.
Yes, but I have seen so many things that must be also have. You can share also something that you have seen. I have seen so many families. I shouldn't judge anyone, but I have to, because this is the world of pet and dogs. Literally, people are like, this silly excuses they are giving. I want to give this dog. I love. He's my baby, but I am giving this dog because suddenly I see I am pregnant. I got my own child. My baby is allergic. Come on, you have allergy tablets. There are treatments.
We have this happen. So we have this happen sometimes where people will start families and they realize that children are allergic to dogs, or maybe the mom's pregnant and cannot. So these are the things again that come under that research. We tell you, okay, you have to think about this. This is a lifetime commitment. I can't force someone to keep a dog because I'd rather take the dog than them throwing the dog out. But at the end of the day, this is why we tell people, do your research.
Before taking our dog, this is a life thing. He going to be with you for 15 or 16 years. It's a commitment. Entire commitment journey.
Absolutely.
You are a human being. You're going to get married. You're going to have baby. Calculate it. Don't impatiently take it. Oh, I wanted to cuddle. I know one more case is that the owner telling, I thought the dog is this much small. Suddenly he becomes so big. Excuse me, that's GSD. German Shepherd.
I've had people say this. It's like, oh, I bought a small German Shepherd puppy and it grew up. And I'm just like, so when you come with your children from the hospital when they're born, they also grow up. No? Yeah. So dogs also grow up unless the breed is small. That's why, again, going back to research your breed. Research your breed before adopting or before even getting a dog. Because it's the most important. Like German Shepherds, people go like, oh, royal, mighty, loyal, everything. Guard dog. Sure. But how will they get there if you train them?
That is the cost.
Exactly.
Get ready to bear that cost.
Bear the cost. Be ready to train them.
Yes.
I've had people come and say things like, we want to give up the dog because the dog doesn't understand what we are saying. Did you train the dog? He's like, yeah, we said sit. It didn't understand. Did you do it with treats? It's like saying, someone going to India and saying, I hated going to India because I didn't understand the language. It's a different
country. Yeah.
So the dog is a different species. They bark. They don't understand human.
No, but
you have to train them with your treats, with your positive. So it's one of those things where we're like, did you train them? Did you spend the money? Again, research, cost. Tell us when. But you continue your thought. Tell me what you're thinking.
Yeah, continue.
But it's about research. Like what I said, German Shepherds, you have to research the breed. Again, you're getting a retriever, research. Everything comes down to research your breed and research the cost associated with the dog. And in Dubai, you have to research the building also. Like I said, agreements, make sure you're allowed a dog in your building. Otherwise, you would get in trouble.
And at the end, you will come with this silly things posting everywhere. This is the reason. This is most of the reason. The 4-5 reasons are so patent nowadays.
Yeah.
One is uncertainty of job.
Yeah.
I'm relocating because cost cutting. My owners are not allowing us.
We've seen all of
got this child allergy. And the piteous thing is that my dog doesn't understand my words. Pity thing. Oh my God.
It's like, yes, your dog doesn't understand your words because that's a dog. But guess what? that dog, if you teach it, will understand 10 human words, but you will never understand its bark.
Yes.
So I think that dog might be smart.
That connections. You have not
Yeah.
built that connections,
You have
I believe.
not.
No. Because a few days back, there was a trainer with us
Yeah.
who said one line that a dog need to be in discipline. A routine should be there. I'm like,
Yes.
of course. Being a pet mom, being a
Yes.
golden mom,
Yeah.
myself for long, you have to give a routine.
Yeah.
Sleeping, eating,
Yes,
sitting,
100%.
poop, everything,
Everything.
walk, everything.
You wake up the dog, walk the
Mhm.
dog in the morning, come back, you give your dog its breakfast,
Mhm.
then the dog relaxes and plays at home, then you go out, go out in the evening for another walk,
Mhm.
and then you come back and then feed the dog dinner or whatever it is. You have to have that routine.
Routine.
And then the dog also recognizes that
Yes.
after about 3 weeks of living
Mhm.
with you, the dog learns your routine also.
Yes.
They go,
and they adapt so good.
yes, they do.
They do.
They also know, okay, my owner will come home around this time. They go sit at the door and they
Yeah,
wait for
they
you
wait
because
for
they get that routine down in
Mhm.
3 to 4 weeks.
Mhm.
We say something at the shelter, which is the 3-3-3 rule.
Okay.
It takes 3 days for a dog to decompress
Okay.
in its new environment, just
Mhm.
a new house, like what is there, this is new
Mhm.
house.
Mhm.
3 weeks for the dog to get comfortable and
Mhm.
learn, your habits and routine. And for 3 months for the dog to feel like this is its home and finally feel comfortable.
Okay.
So 3-3-3. It's 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months.
Amazing. We were talking about Buzz behind the scenes.
Yes.
Please share
Okay,
that. That's
I will.
amazing thing.
So obviously at Canine Friends, we
Mhm.
see a lot of people giving up their dogs. Buzz was one such dog. If you
Mhm.
see our Instagram, he's on it. The story's on it.
Very soon. Yeah.
The family had him for 8 years, and due to some unfortunate circumstances, they had to
8
give
years.
8 years. Yeah, they had to give him up.
Mhm.
We put up Buzz's story on our Instagram and said, hey, if there's anyone willing, now 8 years is an older dog. There are very few people who would want an older dog.
Yeah.
But there was a very kind family that came forward and said,
Mhm.
hey, we have another dog also. Buzz will have a brother. And then they fostered the dog for 2 weeks to make
Mhm.
sure the two dogs can play and
Go along, yeah.
get along.
Mhm.
And then they came and adopted Buzz within 3 weeks. 8-year-old Buzz had a happy ending and a beautiful home. And this is what at Canine Friends we live for. We live for these stories.
Rehabilitations.
Yeah.
It gives me goosebumps.
I could tell you a better story right now.
Tell me,
okay?
please.
It's gonna give it. And this is my favorite story to tell. I tell it on all podcasts, all radio shows.
Oh my God.
Okay, so 1 or 2 years ago, I got a call from someone. And this man said, I have 6 dogs.
Okay.
Salukis. Now, Saluki is the national dog of this country.
Yes.
So I have 6
Desert
dogs.
dogs.
Desert dog. I have Saluki. I can't manage this one dog. Her name. He told me her name. I won't repeat the name because then someone will track that. So he told me this dog has a princess attitude. Won't listen to me. I can't keep this dog. You have to take her. Saluki, pure breed Saluki.
So 6 dogs.
Out of that, he wanted 1 out.
1 out.
1 out. We were like, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the dog. He bought the dog. Beautiful girl. She was this black brown Saluki. Beautiful.
And their eyes are so
Eyes are
calm.
beautiful. Her
Yeah.
ears, her hair was long. She was beautiful.
Ears. Yeah.
Stunning dog. I posted her on Instagram to say, hey, we have a Saluki. Someone adopt her. All of that. We got a call from one of the sheikhas. UAE sheikhas.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We got a call
Destiny.
from one of the sheikhas. She's like, I am taking her. This dog, who the man claimed had a princess attitude, ended up in a palace.
And therefore she has it.
And yeah, therefore she had. So it is these stories like this which make us feel like, wow, like what we do is great. And this also shows you how much the leaders of this country believe in adoption and also taking care of animals.
Like I have seen so many, like with sheikhas also, like I follow her Instagram page
Sheikh
and all. Latifa.
Yeah, we do too.
And, her way of touching horses.
Yes.
It shows
She's
that
lovely.
how touching, like how connected
loves
she
them.
is.
Yeah.
She is. I
She
wish
has,
I wish I can call her in this podcast and talk to her about more about
yeah,
animals. Like she is the best person to talk
manifest
about.
it. Put it out. Put it out there. She'll see it. She'll hear it.
Yes,
She's wonderful.
wonderful.
She's
Even I
wonderful.
have been His
And
Highness also with the horses and
yeah,
these things. Like they are so connected.
they're so connected to animals. About Cheka, she has an adopted dog also, Midnight,
Okay,
black dog. Yeah, if you see
amazing.
her Instagram, she has a black dog named Midnight. Not adopted from us, but it is an adopted dog. So
Okay.
again, telling you the leaders of this country and the royalty are so supportive
Yeah.
of initiatives like this.
So, like canine friends doing this collaboration with government, like how it's coming out.
We don't directly work with the so we don't directly work with them, but if the Dubai municipality ever requests us for thing, we oblige.
Okay.
The land and building was gifted to us by Sheikh Mohammed himself.
Amazing.
Okay, but what the conditions were,
Mhm.
we'll set this up for you, give you the building and the land, but
Mhm.
everything here on after, financially or whatever, we have to take care. So we have to raise our own funds.
Mhm.
We have to do our own events.
Mhm.
So we are all very grateful that they put up the building and land
At least.
at least.
At least.
Yeah, and then everything else, they were like, you form your board, your committee, your everything,
Mhm.
and you have to
Manage
manage it. Which again, how many countries do that?
Yes.
This is amazing.
Amazing.
right? To
Thinking
say-
about it, at
exactly.
least.
Yeah, thinking of it's like, okay, we will help you. This is how
Mhm.
we'll help you, but
Mhm.
even if you have to manage, it's fine.
It's fine.
We are
Because
happy
I
to.
have seen, you have shared me the shelters photos and videos. I have seen it, and it's spacious, it's clean.
Clean.
It's like dogs are not unhappy sitting
Yeah.
somewhere. They are playing.
They're playing.
It amazed me.
Yeah.
I seen that they're playing, they're jumping. Even
Yeah.
they have that closed room also.
Yeah.
They can get in, come
Come
out.
out,
That
yeah.
small door.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I
So
saw that.
we have to
Yeah.
maintain the shelter at a very high standard, regulated
Yes.
by the government here.
Yes.
We cannot let it lapse. We cannot let hygiene lapse
Mhm.
because we have to maintain the shelter at that high standard.
Mhm.
Keeping the shelter maintained at that high standard also helps us keep diseases, things like that down,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
keep all our dogs healthy and happy.
Absolutely.
So funny story is, we sometimes we would have dogs who we
Mhm.
would send out for dog walking,
Yeah.
and they'd walk, and these dogs would be so happy to come back to the shelter,
Mhm.
and we'd be like, buddy, you need to be happy to go out, because the shelter is also well kept.
Well kept. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's, of course, for the volunteers like you all
Yeah,
doing amazing job.
we have about 25 to 30 regular committed volunteers,
Okay.
men and women,
Mhm.
who come in tirelessly,
Mhm.
work, and help keep the shelter going. These are unpaid volunteers, obviously.
Non-profitable. all these
Non-profit.
things.
Yeah. People don't sometimes always know what a volunteer means. So I'm putting it at volunteers are unpaid
Unpaid,
members
yes.
of the community
Mhm.
who come together for a joint cause to help the community.
Mhm.
In this case, it's with the dogs and animals. So we have lots of women and men who love dogs and who do this.
Like so much connected, right?
Yeah, they're so
You
connected.
guys are doing amazing. Little bit like our podcast motive is like, let's off leash motive is
Yeah,
this much also we can help in this pet world. No, it would be amazing for us. Like
this is amazing.
anything, this is amazing. Like this community need to be
Stronger.
awake.
Yeah, awake and
Wake
stronger.
up.
Yeah.
Your pet safe doesn't mean world pet safe.
Yeah, so that's true. Just because you have a pet doesn't always mean the world. It is
Yes.
always nice for people who have pets
Yeah.
to step up and
Mhm.
talk about
Mhm.
other, animals. It's
Yeah.
always nice, and we encourage people to do that. So the way we encourage people to do that is, if you see a shelter posting something,
Yes.
it's repost it. It's
Repost.
free.
Yeah.
It's free.
Adoption day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a dog, lovely. You have a
Mhm,
cat, lovely.
mhm.
But if you see a shelter saying, hey, we're having an adoption day, or we are, having an event,
Participate.
participate,
Yeah.
repost it.
Mhm.
It's not always you have to be giving money and whatever,
Yes.
that you can gift anyways. It's up to you what you do.
Yes, but at
But
least spread.
Spread the word. If you see a very nice reel, heartwarming reel, repost it. It's free. It costs nothing. And we tell people that. They go like, oh, how can we help your shelter?
Mhm.
We say, come volunteer, do dog walking, repost our stories. You can
Mhm.
sit literally in your bed, you can sit and
Do it.
it.
Yeah, and that's so
Zero
easy
effort
for nowadays.
Yeah, zero effort.
Yeah.
So we say do that. Adopt, if you are ever going to want to adopt a dog instead of buying,
Mhm.
consider that,
Mhm.
and then we are working on a membership scheme right now where you can join
Okay.
as a member.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
Duke Edinburgh.
So we
the
have
training sessions.
So we have, that is a different one. We have a membership scheme which you
Okay.
can join as a member, and then we have Duke of Edinburgh, which is for students.
Mhm.
Now, as a shelter, we are also dedicated in education, right?
Yes.
We want to educate people about good dog ownership, caring
Mhm.
for animals, and things like that. How do you get to the masses? You start educating children about it.
Yes.
So education starts young. So we have something called the Duke of Edinburgh and CAST program,
Mhm.
where we allow students to come into the shelter and get some educational experience in volunteering hours.
Mhm.
These are directly reported to their school, and they get certificates through their school for Duke of Edinburgh, bronze, silver, or gold, categories, and
that's
CAS
amazing,
also.
because
So-
kids are also need to be aware of
Yes.
how to approach a dog in the park. Also,
Yeah.
you cannot come like that and
Pull your dogs, yeah.
yeah, like the tail or something
No.
disturbing. The approach should be very calm. Even you have to judge it that
Is he okay?
is he
Yeah.
okay or not. Ask the owner.
Yeah. That's
it's
really
abs-
smart that you
Yeah.
said that. Ask the owner, because a lot of times people just walk up to a dog and pet it, and it's like,
No,
don't do
like,
that.
yeah.
You don't know if the dog
What
is
the
scared.
temperament? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know if the dog is scared, if it's a shy dog. If the dog barks at you, suddenly it's the dog's fault,
Yes.
right? It's like, oh, the dog barked at me. And it's like, no, but you went without asking the owner.
Yes.
You don't know this dog.
Mhm.
So always ask the owner, may I pet your
Before.
dog? So like we were saying, it's not always, oh, we want money. It's not.
Yes.
It's like, what you give as a gift is up to you.
Up
We would
to you.
never
Mhm.
ask. But
Mhm.
if you don't have that, you can give your time. It's volunteering.
Mhm.
If you don't have time, you can repost stories. You can sit in bed and do it. It takes 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Yeah.
And it's on your stories. It goes in 24 hours.
And you
maybe-
do it. Reels are so much getting shared,
Yeah, they're getting popular and
Popular,
shared
yeah.
because,
like this virals and all.
Yeah. so make a reel go viral for a shelter. You don't know which dog will get a home. You're sharing people dancing and doing cringe TikTok.
Yes, it's better to
Share a dog story and might get a home. So
yeah,
that's that.
and you will also get some followers. Pet parents like us, like we will follow you back.
Yeah, we will follow.
Okay, this is a question out of the blue,
Mm.
like, and on curiosity, I wanted
Yeah.
to know. See, we like other country, maybe I'll tell India. Like India, we don't see stray dogs. Street dogs are not there.
In India.
Like in
Dubai. Yeah, not
we
as many.
don't see usually, like not in UAE, entire UAE. So this question come out of curiosity.
Mm.
Then why the shelters are filling up so fast?
Over here,
Yeah.
the shelters are filling up very fast because, as you said, there aren't that many stray dogs over here, because
Yeah.
shelters like us, we are taking them in. We may not always post about it. Oh, look, we rescued 10 puppies today. But
So
we
they are stray dogs.
we are taking them in.
But stray dog, like what we know, stray cats are allowed in Dubai or in UAE, but stray dogs are not allowed.
It's not they're not allowed. We are helping. There's shelters like us, canine
Yeah,
friends,
canine
and then there are other shelters too
Mhm.
that help and take the dogs in. So if you go and see some of our Instagram, we posted some puppies recently.
Okay.
They were the Kinder, Haribo, Jelly Bean.
Yeah. I saw them.
Okay, those puppies actually we rescued from a unsafe construction site. we didn't necessarily go out there and film it and say, oh, look at us saving the dogs. We just
needed, yeah.
we just saved them, and once they were ready for adoption, we do go out and get these dogs, and we do save them.
This is something which I really didn't knew.
Yeah,
and this is out of curiosity, because I was always thinking that if, like, what we know back in our mind, that stray dogs are there, rescue centers are taking them in.
We are taking them off the street. That's why you don't see them, because we are taking them without
amazing.
you guys even realizing how many times we are doing it.
Yes.
We're not only taking pure breeds or adopt, people abandoning dogs. We are going out, and if someone says, hey, there's a mom and pups over there, we are going and taking them. We just don't record it, because when you're rescuing, how are you recording that moment? And it doesn't work out.
Possible.
I'd rather spend the time rescuing, come back, wash the dogs, clean the dogs, make sure they're okay, and then post something saying, hey, we have the puppies now, if you want to home, things
amazing,
like
because like, I didn't knew it. This is something really new, that it's not always about shooting. But many things our canine friends doing behind it.
We do behind the scenes a lot of stuff. A lot of the times we will even have injured dogs and things like that. And
I saw that Griffin. I put it in
Griffin.
Facial Mask. Yes, that blood donation camp.
Yes.
It's amazing. Tell us more about that.
I'll tell you more about Griffin. He's wonderful. Griffin has been with us for 6-7 years, and I'll tell you good news about him too.
Okay.
So he is a bigger dog. He's like a big German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois. So he's big. He's a big dog.
Okay.
And we've been called by the vet saying, so-and-so's dog is dying. We need blood. And we've been like, well, Griffin's our biggest dog, the healthiest dog. We've literally transported him to vets. He's given his blood and saved someone else's dog. And he's done this more than once, 2-3 times at least.
Okay.
Till he got older. Now he's about 8-9 years old, so he can't do it. And he's done this a few times. And no one would adopt him because he's so big. No one would adopt him. And it would break our heart. We'd go in every day and it was Griffin. And then 2 months ago, a couple came in and they took Griffin for foster. They're like, we'll foster him for 2 weeks. We'll see. And then they came back in and they were like, we'll sign the paperwork, pay the adoption fees. We're adopting Griffin.
Wow.
And after 8 years and after so many blood donated, he found a home.
Amazing.
So Griffin has a home right now and he's very happy. So every dog has a home.
I saw that post of blood donation done by Griffin. So brave. Bravery award should be given.
He does. He's special. He was on our calendar too. He is such a
canine
gentle
calendar, right?
Yeah,
it's amazing, so cute.
Yeah.
All are like so good.
We do the calendar. So we do the calendar every year to raise funds and money.
Of course.
So people, when you buy a calendar, you're directly helping the shelter.
So from where did people
So
buy
you
it?
can buy the calendar from Pets Delight.
Okay, Pets Delight. Another hats off to them.
Yes,
my heart goes for them.
Yes.
And even I buy food for Dodo.
Pets Delight.
Yeah.
Pets Delight's amazing because they've sponsored all our dog food
10
for the
years.
past 10 plus years. They continue to do so.
Amazing.
And every time someone shops at Pets Delight, a dog is fed at our.
Yes.
So it's like, please shop at Pets Delight.
Yes.
But yeah, they are wonderful. And you can buy it over there. You can buy it at Lime Tree Cafe. You can buy it at other pet shops too. You can buy it at a lot of places. So yeah, but Pets Delight is where we say go buy it. And you can buy it at a shelter also. So if you come for a dog walk or anything, you can buy it there.
Amazing, because these are the small initiatives people are taking to be a friend of canine.
Yeah, that's true.
To be a friend of this, therefore maybe it's called Canine Friends.
Yeah, it is a small. That's why we have a membership scheme.
Yes.
So you can be a friend of Canine by being a member. We will launch the membership scheme in the coming months.
Okay. Upcoming
months. We are just getting our approvals and everything, but we will launch this member. So you can be a direct friend of Canine and be a member and be part of it.
Do something good, please.
Yeah. Yeah, do something great with it.
Do something productive. It's not always about money. It's not always about career. It's not go for this. you will get the salvations.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. It's sometimes it's about
inner peace. It's a
Yeah.
mental, like you earn 100 billions. I
Yeah.
know money is important, but take that one smile from that rescue pet.
I
No,
know, yeah.
oh my god, like entire day shorted.
Yeah, it is, it's very true. So a lot of us work full-time jobs also. So the
Yeah.
whole week we work, and then we go into our shelter, and sometimes we see that one dog like look up at us, and we're just like, I do this for you. I do this for you, and this makes us happy. Maybe it's selfish that it makes me happy, but I do it for them. And all the women and men who do it for them,
Amazing.
yeah, to them, like, I just want to give a shout out to all my volunteers. You guys are amazing. But yeah, all the volunteers, so much heart, so much love, and they want to help the community in UAE.
Yes.
There are people from the UAE
Mhm.
who are helping the community from UAE because they've made this their home. So yeah,
Amazing. So we talked about heavy, we talked about light. Now we'll play a fun game.
okay.
Okay,
It's
ready?
like a rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be not like coffee with Karan rapid fire.
Okay, good. Nothing controversial.
Nothing
But I can
controversial.
answer celebrity questions.
But I'll give you that celebrity status kind of
Okay.
because you are canine friends. Who are dog friends are my friends.
Okay, good. Perfect.
So okay, Siddhi, are you
Okay.
ready?
I am ready.
Very quick. Ready?
Yeah, yeah. I'm nervous. Okay.
Don't be. Okay. If you could have only one breed of dog with you on a deserted island, which would it be and why?
It would be a desert mixed breed dog because they are the easiest to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
They need the least care. They adapt to anything and everything. And I currently at home have adopted a desert breed.
Mm-hmm.
So she is the best. And honestly, they're the easiest. They don't have ailments like pure breed dogs
Mhm.
do. So they're the easiest to take care of. So mixed breed. Any mixed breed, to be honest.
Okay. Saluki kind of.
Sulky mix, any mix.
Okay.
Any mix. I would take a mix.
So if you could give any superpower to dog, what it would be?
Oh, come on. You and I both would know what I'm going to ask. To talk. They need to talk. If my dog could talk, I would wonder what she would say. I still wonder what she says and thinks. So the superpower would
Just
be
a one. What can we imagine? Like if I know Dodo start talking, and then he will say, "Shut up, you crazy dog lady."
You know what? I think
Stop saying, you know.
so. My dog's name is Dia.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if Dia started talking, I think she'd say the same. Shut up, crazy dog lady. It's like,
Don't tell me
more
no.
treats. I was like, I want more treats, dog lady. Like she
Don't
yeah.
break my treats.
don't break my treats in
That's
half.
a
I want to
cheating
break,
thing.
yeah, break a treats in half. Yeah, probably that.
Okay. So I'm sorry. So are you an early bird like a Labrador, ready for a walk, or a night owl like a guard dog at night shift?
I am an early bird like a Labrador because I wake up at 5:36 a.m. and I take Dia out for a walk. I see the sunrise with her every day. So early bird. And I'll tell you what's funny is
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my volunteers, the one I volunteer with,
Mm.
are early birds.
Because of
they-
the walk?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of us want to walk our dogs because Dubai gets hot.
Mhm.
And
you
you
have to
can't-
plan.
You can't walk your
Yes,
dog
yes.
after 8, 9 a.m. also.
Yeah, scorching heat.
It's scorching heat.
Yeah.
So we are all early birds. I speak for all of them.
So, what's the most unique name you have encountered for a dog at your shelter?
Okay, so I named a litter of puppies and I was not allowed to name dogs after that, but one of them was called Manoj.
Okay, this is really funny.
Manoj. So
I'm sorry, Manoj. Who are Manoj are there?
sorry, Manoj. So
Okay.
I named a dog Manoj, and then everyone was like, "You can't name dogs anymore. That's not a dog's name." So yeah, Manoj would be because everyone has Twixie, Kit Kat, Duke, like
we are
Dodo,
coming-
like
yeah, Dodo. So Dodo is also have a story like
Yeah.
we are coming from India.
yeah.
So India Setmax, there is a very common movie Suryavansham.
Ooh, yeah,
You know, so when we adopted, like Dodo is rescued from puppy mill.
yeah,
So when we are coming back home, we are in a taxi,
yeah,
and me and my husband talking about Dodo.
yeah,
That time Dodo name not decided, after later
yeah.
on. So we are deciding this cute potato I'm going to call what? Then we said we will call him Bhanu Pratap.
Bhanu Pratap. Imagine saying it. Acha,
Bhanu Pratap,
it's like,
come here.
it's like Bhanu upar hai, Bhanu upar hai, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're expecting a man to walk down, and then this is dog.
No. Yeah, it's okay. So no, we'll keep.
Yeah.
So no, that is not the up. Then the driver seen us back. Madam, I wanted to tell you one thing earlier. Please don't make your dog name Bhanu Pratap. Why? "But that's my father's name." Oh. We said, okay, we'll not discuss ever about Dodo's name outside.
Yeah.
This is the bad thing we had.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
God.
too funny. It's like, but yeah, Manoj was one of the names. So I'm not allowed to name dogs at the shelter anymore, just because.
Hilarious.
Yeah, weird names.
Okay, can you share a quick story about the dog with the happiest tail wag at canine?
I feel like I shared the Sheikha story. So
Yeah,
it's that
Prince.
one. It was the dog who came in. Ex-owner said,
Buzz.
then there's Buzz, who's another one. Like again, ex-owner didn't want them.
Mhm.
End up with a brother. Another dog. The Sheikha came and took the dog. It's just so many happy stories. So yeah, we have a lot of.
Happy canine.
We have another story where it was Obi who was 12 years old and he got adopted at age 12.
Mhm.
Lived in the shelter for 12 years, and it was an older woman who adopted him. So now they're going to grow old together.
Wow.
So yeah, sweet
This
stories
is also
like
very
that.
nice.
Yeah.
The journey they are going to make this journey
Yeah, together the last
So
retirement years together. So a very sweet story there also.
Very sweet.
Yeah, we have stories of dogs being adopted and taken to the UK, US. Lots of cute stories. So yeah.
Wow. So what TV show would you think dog would binge watch?
I have a real answer for this. All right, everyone. This is an actual show on YouTube called Bluey.
Blue, yeah.
Yeah,
Dog satisfactions. The eye.
exactly.
Yeah.
It apparently the colors that they've used to color the cartoon
Mhm.
are colors dogs can see. So Bluey. Except currently, me and my dog have been watching The Crown on Netflix.
Me and Dodo also watching that Pets in the City.
That's a cute. I've just get to watch something like that. But me and Dia have been watching The Crown, and she actually sits and watches. I don't know if she's actually watching, but we've been watching The Crown on Netflix.
Okay. And if we could design the ultimate dog park, what's one
Mhm.
feature you would definitely include?
Ooh, ultimate dog park. It would have a sand pit.
Mm-hmm.
It would have grass,
Mm-hmm.
and it would have a water like pond or lake or something. So those three things. For
And
sure.
no kids are allowed.
Listen, I didn't say that.
Oh, we
I
are not
didn't say that.
edit.
No, it's fine. Some of us would agree with you. but I don't-
Maybe we,
I didn't say that.
we are not talking about. It's amazing with you, Siddhi.
Thank you.
Before we wrap up, just say about something how canine friends are so much like approachable. How people can come to canine and
Okay.
uh, either they can adopt, either they can help, volunteer.
I could. So, Canine Friends is located in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
You can help us in multiple ways. You can, first of all, adopt or foster a dog. You can volunteer. Or, like I said, you could spread the word about us through social media. If you want to adopt or foster a dog, you can call us. I can put my number out there. It's
Mhm.
04-887-8739. Give us a call and we can help you with all your questions and then go through the process of adoption and then have you come in for an appointment.
Mhm.
So that's how we do it. And that number can be used for anything that you need that's dog related.
Okay.
Yeah.
And shop from Pet Delight.
So a shout out to Pets Delight also. If you are a dog owner, we would like to tell you, please shop at Pets Delight because every time you shop there, they feed a dog at the shelter. Thank you so much, Pets Delight, for doing what you do.
and subscribe.
And Kasturi is wonderful and LOL is lovely. This was a great experience. So I would encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to Kasturi.
To
LOL.
Let's Off Leash.
Let's Off Leash.
Trainers, you are not allowed to listen this because we have to be on leash.
Yes, that's actually a rule here, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, it is a rule.
So it's amazing with Siddhi. It's
Thank
a
you.
wrap up time. Do not forget to give little bit more cuddle to your furry friends, scaly or feathered one. And like all this kind of feeds, all this kind of animal advocates, pet shelters, heartwarming stories, rescue teams, we will be coming up with more guests like this. I hope you like this episode. If you like it, do not forget to share, subscribe, and all the links we will give below. Like canine friends, our social media for the behind scene, and all our pets details. Thank you so much. Signing out from Kasturi.